Hi, I'm Lou, and today I'm going to show you how to fix a leaky refrigerator.
You'll first notice the problem because there's a puddle of water underneath your refrigerator door.
Start by opening the refrigerator and freezer drawers. Pull out the top freezer drawer and the bottom one, and you will see a sheet of ice. Put something like a cake pan or cookie sheet down in front of the refrigerator and pound this ice with your fist. And then just scrape it into the cookie sheet with your hand. That's a lot of ice. Back underneath the freezer drawer, you can see there's a small pan down here that can handle a little bit of water, but too much goes down here and it fills up completely, and that's all the ice we saw. And it freezes flat and covers this area, so any new water hits that ice, rolls across, and drips right out of the refrigerator onto the floor. Now we have to fix the root cause of the problem, which is a clogged drain line. Pull the refrigerator out. Unplug it if you're worried about getting shocked. Take off this back cover plate with 6 screws. And look under here. The drain will be the largest diameter plastic pipe under here. Everything else is either metal, like this, or sometimes you'll have a thin plastic water feed line. A good indication you've found the problem is that this drip tray down here is completely bone dry. Pull this drain line off and make sure it's not clogged by blowing through it. The real problem is that there's an ice clog behind that plastic panel. To get that off, we're going to have to take off the ice maker and these 2 top side rails. To get this ice maker the rest of the way out, just give a good squeeze to this electrical connector. And now the back panel. It's hard to get a hold of this thing, so I'll just use a little hook to pull it out. There are 2 wires holding this thing in, and one of them is right here. You have to reach around back and push that out, and then you pull off this foam, pull out this little sensor, and shove that through. Luckily this back is fairly thin plastic, so you can just kind of squeeze it and flex it, clear that, and open it up like this. With the panel slightly out of the way, you can squeeze down on this connector and pull it loose. So here we are finally at the root of the problem. This is the cooling unit, and there's a metal tray underneath it with a drain hole right in the center that is completely clogged full of ice. Obviously don't puncture your refrigerant lines, but otherwise steak knife to the rescue. And finally there's our drain line plugged with ice, and we're going to have to use a hair dryer to clear it out. Getting closer! After a lot of de-icing with the hair dryer, I think we may have it. As a test, I'll squirt some water down here with the turkey baster and see if it goes down the drain. And it looks like we've got it. And finally, the real proof that we have it fixed, this drip tray is now full of water. If you're wondering where this drains to, it actually never does. This fan right here evaporates it. At the bottom of this drain tube, there's a little rubber flap door that prevents hot air from coming up into the freezer, but I'm actually going to kick that off of there because I want more warm air to go up into my freezer. It won't be quite as efficient, but hopefully it won't ice up anymore. I'm sure LG doesn't recommend this, so do it at your own risk, but I can't imagine what could go wrong. Thanks for watching, and good luck fixing your leaky refrigerator.